Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Keith Maynard and today we're in for something a little different with the MisterChef Smoothie Blender. Now, you might think of smoothies right away, but you know what? This blender can do so much more. Whether you're whipping up a creamy drink or a perfectly smooth batter, it's a real kitchen workhorse. And to show us just how versatile it is, we have our very own fantastic MisterChef chef, Jack Williams, who's back with us today. Welcome back, Jack.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Are you thirsty?
I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. Whenever I see you, it's like Pavlov's dog. I start to salivate.
Yes.
And there's a lot going on today, of course, because you're going to make some batter for pancakes for my girls tomorrow, which I'm very grateful. You're helping me out there.
Yeah.
You're also going to do us a Mango Lassi, plus you are doing some kind of, is it a hot chocolate in the coffee frother? Is that right?
Absolutely, yeah. Do you know what? I'm a big fan of hot chocolates, particularly in the winter time when you want to cozy on down. But also, I'm a coffee snob.
You know? I am a coffee snob.
There's no doubt about it. I am a coffee snob. So getting your frothy milk is ideal. So I'm just going to literally put this on, and while that's actually heating up the milk, I'm going to prepare a Mango Lassi.
Okay.
Okay. So that's heating up the milk.
You just press that and it does
press
it?
the button, yeah.
Okay, that's all you do?
That's all you do.
So there's
we
no kind of
leave that to one side now.
All the kind of thing you see them doing.
And
in
you know the old-fashioned milk frothers. You know the ones with the handle and it's got a long sort of pipe leading down to the glass.
And it takes a couple of minutes. The foam goes everywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's,
lid on.
That's just working.
Let it work its magic.
Yeah.
And also here it's whisper quiet.
Yeah, it is.
It's not loud at all. So while that's whipping up,
okay,
we're going to prepare a little mango
Lassi.
Yeah, okay. So this blender, I have to say, has been magnificent in my household.
It looks great
I've been doing my, heading into Christmas, I've been doing all my mincemeat in here, my spiced nuts and grinding down, my salsas, chutneys, all of those things.
Oh, so it's really versatile then?
Really versatile.
Okay.
So whether you're doing protein shakes and the, protein shakes as well, which are brilliant in here, if you're one of those protein
If you're kind of hitting the gym,
diets,
you know what I mean? Yeah, definitely.
All of these things.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to help you there because we're kind of got runaway mango. There we go. It's quite big as well, isn't it?
Well,
I've noticed
it's 2 litres in capacity.
Right.
But again, if you want to crush down margaritas and ice in here, you absolutely can. It'll pulverise those ingredients right down.
Fantastic.
It actually works in a vortex action, so it draws those liquids downwards, not outwards, so you don't end up redecorating your kitchen, which is really key, right?
Yeah, I've got a fresh top on. I don't want to. I know what you're like with flour, let alone everything else.
Well, totally up to you what you want to use at home. I'm using oat milk.
Right.
But if you wanted to use, plain sort of cow's milk, you absolutely can.
Okay.
Almond milk,
coconut milk. There's quite a few different milks these days, isn't there? Okay, what's this? You're putting in
Mango Lassi traditionally has natural yogurt. This one is. So a little bit of natural yogurt in there, and it's just 1 cup of yogurt.
Right.
Okay. And then traditionally as well, a Mango Lassi will have lime juice in it. So I'm just going to take half a lime. Now these are Tahitian limes. There's no pips, so you don't need to worry about the pips going into the into the mixture.
So you can squeeze without fear.
Squeeze without fear, absolutely. We'll do 2 limes into the party.
Okay, so 2 limes, your mango, your yogurt, your milk of your choice.
And then a little bit of sweetness. So it's totally up to you at this stage what you want to add to the party. I'm going to use a little bit of maple syrup.
My wife would love you for that.
Honey works really well.
Yeah, but she keeps on telling me about the benefits of maple syrup over honey, which I'm happy about. But of course, maple syrup is so much more expensive, so I'm trying to get that.
I think it has come down in price.
Has it?
Syrup.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's good. We want to go luxury. This is a really great machine.
Always make sure the lid is completely sealed.
Okay.
One thing you'll also notice if you are doing frozen fruits, you can use a tamper stick. This middle part comes out, and you can put that into the centre.
So that comes with it.
That comes with it as well.
I wonder what that was.
That's great. Now, what you'll see if this doesn't pulverise in the first instance, we'll use the tamper stick to guide our food into the corners, so it really gets nice and creamy.
Okay.
So basically, we'll turn it on, and we'll turn up the dial speed. Woohoo! Right up to the highest. There you go. And can you see it's drawing everything downwards and not outwards? Beautiful. You know, you can make ice cream in here. Ice cream is amazing. Sorbets, margaritas, next level.
Fantastic, really fantastic.
Really coming together now. And you can see that vortex action, drawing everything downwards. Lovely.
So, how do you know when it's ready?
We're just looking at it for it to be a little bit loose.
Okay.
At the beginning, it's just grinding everything down. And can you now see it's starting to speed up at the top?
Yeah.
Starting to loosen up, and we're good.
I didn't want to
And we
speak
know
there
we're there.
because it was so loud, didn't I? I don't want to deafen everyone at home, but my word, that's beautiful.
Let's get into
I
here.
quite enjoy watching the process. Watching it kind of go,
it's
kind of,
good
you
to
know,
see, isn't
turn
it?
into the mixture and from getting thick and a bit loose.
And what I would recommend, what MisterChef also bring you can actually buy these extra jugs of these. So if
Okay.
you wanted to keep one for dairy and one for meat, you absolutely can do that. It's worth probably investing in a couple of these jugs. So let's have a look at this Mango Lassi. Beautiful. No lumps, no chunks.
That's beautifully thick. Now, that looks very similar because I've spent a lot of time in India. And Sri
Have
Lanka.
you?
Yeah,
Oh, somewhere
and
I would love
that
to
does
go.
look very similar to
Isn't,
some of the kind of mango lassis I have.
isn't Sri Lanka a beautiful
enjoyed.
country?
It's
One of my
incredible.
favourites.
Beautiful
Yeah. Did you go
place,
surfing?
I wish I'd said yes. I've surfed in Cornwall, but I haven't surfed in Sri Lanka.
Well, cheers.
Yeah, this is
Cheers.
enjoyable.
Let's try this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That
really
is delicious. Isn't that the great thing about food, and I've always found this, it's so evocative. It transports you back to those memories and those times. I had this on my honeymoon in Sri Lanka, and it just transports me back to those places.
You've done that really well because it's not too sweet. It's really nice and it's thick as well, and I can really taste the mango. And it's just about it's cold, but it's not that kind of cold that kills your whole head.
Well, you
It
get
gives
brain
the ice-
freeze.
Your brain freeze.
Your brain
exactly.
freezes.
Yeah, that's really good.
Traditionally, you'd also have sometimes a little bit of cardamom ground down on there as well. You know,
Maybe a bit of
cardamom pods.
nutmeg work as well.
Not traditionally.
Not
Not
traditionally.
traditionally. So look,
Be
let's
quiet,
have a,
Keith, don't make
let's have a
suggestions.
look at our milk.
Okay, so this is what we've frothed, haven't we?
So we're just going to take, I think, a couple of. How strong do you like hot chocolate?
I mean, if I'm being bad and having hot chocolate,
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
going
then
full
I go. You know,
three.
if you're going to go bad, then you're going to go bad.
Let's
you know
go
what I mean?
three.
So 3, absolutely.
Now,
good.
let's take a little bit of this, and let's just take a little bit of the hot milk first, and we'll mix that together.
Okay.
Look at that.
This is,
If you're, I'm just thinking over Christmas, a little bit of the Irish liqueur, maybe.
the fire's on, you know, yeah. Christmas, you know, kind of carols going on in the background,
A
possibly.
bit of Irish whiskey, maybe.
Bit of Irish whiskey.
Yeah. And then we'll go in with the rest of the milk, and of course,
A bit of froth on the top. Look at that.
beautiful.
Do you know what really strikes me about this, chap? Is that you're getting kind of restaurant, cafe quality finish in your own home with this. That's what MisterChef's giving you. That's
I'm not gonna
absolutely
double
incredible.
Bit more.
It's really incredible. Really good. And you could do a dusting of cacao over the top of that, couldn't you, or something?
You absolutely could. Well, I'm thinking marshmallows.
Oh.
I'm thinking those little marshmallows that go over the top
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, absolutely.
And maybe a little dusting of cacao powder might be quite nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it really could. I mean, I also think just for coffees in general, this has been a game changer in my household when you want to do those lattes, cappuccinos particularly, which are famous for the foam.
Plus, it will save
That's
you
brilliant.
a lot of money because you're paying, you know, a small amount for what you're getting here. And then if you know, when you go into get a coffee these days, it's £4 or £5 just for one coffee, isn't it?
so true. It's
Which
so
is, you know, maybe 4 of those coffees, and you've got yourself one of these, which is
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, so now we're going to do the pancake batter. You're doing me a big solid here. You're doing me a favour.
I know you've got 3 girls.
Yeah.
You're completely outnumbered in your household.
3 girls and a wife. Yeah, that's
3
right.
girls and a wife.
3 dogs. In fact, yeah, I'm one of the only
3
men.
dogs, really?
3
Wow.
dogs, 3 poodles. It's crazy.
I'll take you out. I think I need to take you out, don't I? Yes.
You do. Yeah, I need a bit of male company.
That's what it is. So we're going to do one of my favourites in here, which is
Okay.
basically a pancake batter mix. I don't know, but as a chef, I've often done pancake batter mix and it ended up lumpy. Maybe doing Yorkshire puddings ends up lumpy. So that consistency of smoothness is really key. When you're doing a kind of dry to wet ingredients, always go with your wet ingredients first, then your dry ingredients.
Okay.
So we're going to go in with 300 ml of milk into the party. Now, this has measurements along the side.
Which makes
so
it really
if you
easy.
can see the measurements, I think I'm on the other side,
Oh,
actually.
okay.
So
Yeah.
there's 250 and coming up to 300 is about
So
there.
obviously you've got a
Perfect.
secondary. You said we can buy secondary kind of holders.
Yeah.
But if you did have to wash it, how simple is it to kind of wash that and, you know, ready to...
I mean, literally just under the tap. What you could also do is just fill a little bit of water into here, a little bit of fairy liquid,
right.
put it back on the blender and pulse it for a few seconds.
And I think what I noticed about it, because we were talking about this earlier, was that actually the actual mechanism in the centre is not sharp. Because I had a problem about a year ago when I had a different brand, one of those, and I was cleaning it, trying to clean it, and I cut my finger. So that's not going to happen here because it's blunt.
Well, when you think about ice, and the great analogy would be if you had some ice here in a bowl, how would you crush the ice? Would you crush the ice with this, like a hammer? Yeah. Or would you crush it with a knife?
Yeah, go with a hammer.
You'd go with a hammer. What would happen to the knife?
You'd blunt the knife.
You'd blunt the knife. Yeah. And then what would happen to the motor once the blade's blunt?
Yeah, okay.
You'd wear out the motor.
Okay, so it's blunt on purpose. Yeah. Good for cleaning and also
pulverizes that ice down, those iced ingredients.
Okay.
So that's the way to do it. So eggs, milk, a little bit of flour, okay, plain flour, self-raising flour. You can then put in your carbonate of soda as well. That's already got it in there. And then some caster sugar, because these are a little bit sweet, these ones.
Yeah, they've all got a sweet tooth.
They're going to go onto the teppanyaki grill for me. Okay.
So, any salt, anything like that?
No salt, no salt, not in the pancakes.
Okay.
Not in the pancakes.
Good. I love it, I know. You can tell I'm an expert. You can tell I'm an expert, yeah.
This is why I'm the professional. And you're the presenter.
I'm just going to drink my latte and let you turn that on. Now, can I say how powerful is this?
Okay, this is super powerful. I think it's 450 horsepower. So, sorry.
Rotations per minute.
RPM. RPM.
Yeah. Okay.
So, 45,000. Yeah.
Wow.
So we're going to go right up to the high speed. And you're going to see
maybe jump.
Are coming together now.
Yeah.
And what we'll do. Just to prove a point, but can you see all those ingredients getting mixed up? Yeah, really good. You know, I've worked with a lot of blenders in my career, and some of these new blenders, they've got all the fancy buttons. I don't need any of that. I just want to literally turn the rotary dial, press play, and I want it to be smooth.
Well, this is the thing with MisterChef stuff, isn't it? It always has this great simplicity, this kind of retro beauty to all their products. Okay, so this is what you've... So I'm not going to drink this, am I? We're saving this.
Also, I would just be really tempted at this stage, if you wanted to store this overnight,
right?
I wouldn't be afraid to just leave this whole jug in the fridge.
Oh, okay.
And then when you're ready to go onto your Tepan grill or your frying pan, it's just do then, because you've got a little lip here.
And is it okay to pre-prepare the night before and then use it? Because obviously I'm always in a rush in the morning, so...
Even better.
Okay.
Yeah, the longer you leave this, particularly overnight, you're going to get a much better pancake, essentially.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so it's convenient and it's actually...
Butter is a must in the pan, right?
Okay, okay, good tip.
So this is just a glass.
And plenty of salt.
To show everybody. I want to show everybody, look how smooth that butter mix is.
Beautiful.
But if you want to make Yorkshire puddings, trust me, you're not going to get a better Yorkshire pudding than doing it in
and
a
you
MisterChef
make exactly
blender.
the same way with it?
Exactly the same way, absolutely. Do you want to have a try?
You want me to drink that, do you? Seriously?
No,
I was going to say, because I probably would have done.
I'm mean, but I'm not that
mean. Brilliant, okay. Well, that was an absolutely fantastic session. A big thanks to Jack again for showing us not only the fluffy pancake batter, but also this refreshing Mango Lassi, which I can't get enough of. And of course, we have the hot chocolate with that beautiful, great foamy top. So it just goes to show these MisterChef products have so many different multiple uses. It's not just about what it says on the tin. There's so much more beyond that. And of course, thank you so much to all of you for watching. So we hope you enjoyed today's session. We hope it's given you some fresh ideas, maybe some inspiration for your own kitchen. And don't forget to tune in next time for more exciting recipes and MisterChef tips. Until then, happy blending, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, cheers.